Dariush Lolaiy is head chef at Cazador, a family-owned and operated bistro which specialises in serving wild and free-farmed New Zealand meat and produce with an emphasis on ethically sourced ingredients and minimising waste. Dariush was awarded Metro Magazine's Chef of the Year, and today he's back in our whare to whip up something special. No mai hoki mai ahoa, so good to see you again.
You too.
And you're so good. Aha koa tō tā roaroa. I know you're actually really tall. And you're very
Gotta watch my head.
Mōhio koe ki au, you know me, Miss Poto over here, so you'll get a good little workout going.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Ka aha tāu te rānei. So I know you do so many beautiful dishes. What are we going to make today?
So we're going to make some really simple sort of snack stuff that would be really nice for a barbecue or something like that. We've got ingredients here for a Greek dish, which is Taramasalata. It's a fish roe dip, I suppose. And then we've got Babaganoush, another sort of a Middle Eastern dip, really. So yeah, it's going to be lovely.
Nā reira, ka aro tāu ki te aha I te tuatahi. What are we going to do first?
So probably the thing that's going to take the longest is the eggplant.
Right.
So what we want to do is, if you're outside, you could do it on the barbecue, but you guys have got this lovely grill, so I reckon we just put them on top of that. We don't cut them, we leave them whole.
Yeah.
And we're just going to cook them till they're like almost burnt, so we can't really overcook them either. So it's a real easy job.
Tēnā mahi anō, you've done the same thing. You go, oh, Stacey, she can burn things.
Yeah, exactly. You've got this.
I got this. Nā reira, āhua wera, ne? So, quite hot?
Yeah.
Koe nā noi hoi ahoa. That is amazing. That's all you do. So we're sort of turning it over.
We'll start to hear the skin crackling. We'll smell it, and then we'll know, okay, we can give it a turn. So it's probably going to be like 4 or 5 minutes before we need to do anything.
Ka pai.
So then we'll move on to the Taramasalata, which is the fish roe dip. So this is the fish roe here. This is from Hapuka, and we took it out fresh, and then we just put it into salt water to salt. Otherwise, you can go to your fish shop, and they often have it already salted for you. So I'm just going to get a little bit of garlic. We're going to mix some onion through it as well.
I'll get onto the onion.
Do the onion? I only really need like a tablespoon of chopped onion, so...
Tablespoon?
Yeah, so not very much at all. And it's the same with the garlic. I barely need any. We don't want to overpower the fish taste. It's quite subtle.
Engari, te wā whakamutunga hara mai ai koe ki konei. The last time you were here, you weren't the Chef of the Year from Metro Magazine. How did that feel?
Oh, it was pretty unreal, obviously. You know, heaps of good friends were nominated as well, and yeah, I don't know. It's all pretty surreal, but you know, there's no animosity. It's all healthy competition, and everyone, you know, has their turn, I suppose. So.
Humare rawa koe, you're just way too humble. Okay,
so probably, yeah, that handful looks about right.
Ka pai. Pehea ngā otahua, how are the eggplants going?
Eggplants, yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it a little turn.
Kua hatia ngā tikipi nei e hoa. What have you done to those chickpeas?
So these chickpeas, we've made them nice and crispy. I just used tinned chickpeas, drained them, and then we've put them on an oven tray with a little bit of this smoked paprika. So it's sweet and smoky, and gives it a nice colour as well. So it's just a nice little bit of texture that we can add at the end just to, yeah, mix up the flavours. And then I've just got some white bread with the crust cut off, and I'll just sort of break that up into there. So let's put this roe, all of it in there.
Whakamahia tō kaha and just use my strength in here, right? Okay.
So we've got a little bit of water basically to adjust the consistency as we need it.
Put te parawa te mate, because the bread is what is really so sticky. Yeah.
So now I can start adding the oil just a little bit at a time, and you just keep blending.
Ka pai.
One more turn. It's looking great.
Is it looking great?
I reckon that's pretty much done. So you can see it's kind of like a mayonnaise consistency.
Right.
Do you want to try it?
No.
I'll hold it for you.
Right.
So there's like a little bit of warmth from the garlic, not too much. You can see we only used a tiny bit. We've got that much left from one clove. So if we use much more, it would totally hide all those little, you know, the subtle fish flavour. But lemon's a nice way to go now to sort of just finish it off.
Try that.
And Cool.
Engari kua otike te Taramasalata. Have we actually finished that?
Yeah, so we can just basically plate that up now. So we'll put it in a little dish and yeah, maybe sprinkle some of the chickpeas on top of that.
Nā, kua pai te ahua, is that how they're supposed to be looking? Exploding?
Yeah, exactly. So we're starting to see liquid start to like dribble out. We can see there's like the skin's blistered, easy to peel away, and the flesh is soft, so we're good.
Tōna rua te minutes, so it was only about 20 minutes there on the grill.
Yeah, and that'll vary depending on how hot the flame is and all of that. So I'll give you one of these, and you can work with me. What we're going to do is just cut them right down the middle.
Wainganui in the middle.
And then you can just sort of open it up.
Tērā te wā, I remember when you made me do this to a deer heart.
It's a lot more safe this time. Just a rough chop. And that makes it nice and easy for us to season like this. So you can grab a pinch of salt, sprinkle on top. We'll do a tiny bit of olive oil now, but the rest is going to come later. And then you could even just put your parsley on there and then just roughly chop it. And it's kind of a nice way that it's like getting all mixed up together. A little squeeze of lemon.
I love that. I love that it's just all done right here. So, kaue kimi te ara kia ua ake ai. Just don't try to make it harder. Just
yeah, exactly. So we'll just put all of that in there. And then we'll put the tahini, bit of olive oil. Now we basically just go from taste.
He mahana tonu, so it's still sort of warm. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
Do you eat it warm?
Oh, I mean, if you can, yeah, great. I think it adds to it, doesn't it?
E rua ngā kōwhiringa I nei. So now we've got two amazing options for the barbecue. So how do you like to serve these up? How are you going to do it today?
Really casual with the Taramasalata. I'll just put that straight on a plate, and it's sort of firm enough that it can hold its own shape, so we don't really need a bowl for that. So we'll sprinkle the chickpeas, which we've roasted in the oven for about an hour. The Babaganoush we're going to put on a little bowl with some grilled pita bread.
He Hawaii ki kai e hoa. Look at that. It was easy to make, but it just looks amazing.
Yeah, it's super simple, so you get to socialise while all your mates are here and cook at the same time.
Engari he rere kei te tāwara, so I've had a little bit of a taste, but let's have a little bit more.
Should we try this one? But what I like is how sort of smooth and creamy it is. It's really nice. I can imagine that with a cold drink would go around really well.
Te momo enu, what sort of drink are we talking about there? Engari tikatau, the flavour is so strong and it's very satisfying. I bet I'll have to drag myself away from that one. Koe ki tau te rereketanga, and I can really see the difference. With this Babaganoush, like I have had it out of the bottle, right? But this is just next level, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sort of it seems a bit fresher than the ones that come out of the bottle, in the sense that, you know, like it's not a thick, heavy kind of a sauce. So.
E hare te mea he ua, it's not hard to make, engari kei taumata ki te tāwara, but the taste is really next level, because that's how you roll. That's why you're Metro Chef of the Year.
It's fresh and it's healthy, eh? That's cool.
Tēnā koe e hoa, thank you so much for coming back.
Pleasure.
Bending down so that you don't bump your head and everything. Nā reira ngā mihi nui. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Say, I'm going to eat it all. Just didn't know I'm never going to stop.
I'll help.